Hello everyone, welcome to Shupa's Divine Tarot. I'm Shupa and I am doing a weekly reading for the second week of October for Virgo. So let's go ahead and pull overall energy. We're going to use the Rider deck. Also, if you have any questions, just one question please if you want to ask at the end. I'm going to pull some oracle cards on the angel answers. There's some yes and no in there, so if you want to go ahead and do that throughout this reading or pause the video and do that. So entirely up to you. Let's go ahead, Virgo. What is your overall here? What am I looking at, Virgo, here? What's going on for my Virgos? What's going on for the second week of October here for the Virgo? What's going on? Angel spirits, tell us what's going on for Virgo. That's awfully fast now. Communication is key, Virgo. You're not communicating enough. Holding back. Don't do that. You know, communication is key for anything. Work, relationships, whether business or personal. Communication is very important. So my Virgos, please open up a little bit, you know. There you go. You notice there's no reversals, so forget reversals. Angel spirits, what is coming up for my Virgos the second week of October? And why is communication key? What do they need to communicate and with what? About what? Angel spirits, what's in the second week of October? What's going on for our Virgos? That didn't work. What's going on for my Virgos? What's going on for my Virgos? Angel spirits. What's going on? Second week of October. Okay. Second week of October. 10 cards. Angel spirits. What's going on with Virgo? Second week of October. What's going on with Virgo? Put these in order first. Before I lose it here. What's going on with Virgo for the second week of October? What's going on with Virgo for the second week of October? Angel spirits. Okay. Wow. Virgo, what's going on here? What's going on with Virgo? Four more. Oh, how many we got there? Can you see this? Yeah, one more, angel spirits, one more. Conflict. Oh, Virgo, what is this? At the bottom of the deck, you have temperance. Well, okay, Virgo. We're going to start off with the overall energy here. Ace of Wands. This is about passion, fiery passion. You obviously have passion for something. I believe this is definitely a relationship, a love reading. So, Virgo, I by all of this, I mean, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, communication is key. This is definitely a love reading. Virgo, you want or have given love to somebody or had the passion and the drive, the fire for this person. You know, you saw it in them. What's blocking you is the sense of feeling out in the cold. So basically, you feel left out in the cold by this person, by your person. And a lack of communication is definitely could make someone feel left out in the cold, even though you could be living with this person, you could be married to this person, you could be just dating this person. This could be a friendship, but I see it more as a love reading. It means love all over this. And I feel like because there is lack of communication, I mean, that's all over this too. I mean, you got the Four Swords in the past. That's just going within, reflecting, and the Hanged Man is looking at something in a different perspective, but they're not moving either. And you also have Temperance, which is divine timing, time. I don't think there's much communication here, Virgo. At the bottom here, you got the Two of Cups. I mean, this is your heart chakra, you know? And basically, you see someone you offered, both of you offered your cup of love to each other. But in the past, it feels like you didn't really get what you wanted. You know, and it caused you to go and reflect about the whole relationship, about this whole decision that you made with this person. And Virgo, I really get the sense here that in your crown chakra, I mean, this is the Seven of Swords. This is a sneaky behavior, manipulation, and I feel like you've been manipulated by someone. I feel like you didn't see someone, or they didn't show themselves to you right away. Virgo. This is the Seven of Swords. It's about manipulation, deceit, sneaky behavior. The Four of Swords also, when you go within, it's also about giving yourself like self-love, you know? And I feel like, Virgo, you feel so left out in the cold by lack of communication. And maybe there's communication in this relationship, but it's not the correct kind of communication. It's not the communication that should be having or being said, you know? And I feel like you feel left out in the cold for some reason, and you feel like you saw something in somebody, but you feel betrayed in some way and manipulated by it. And in the past, you were able to give yourself self-love and do what was needed when it was time to move on and move forward. But you're taking a lot of time communicating what it is that you truly feel and what you truly want in this relationship and what things need to change. And how by somebody's behavior or lack of communication it's kind of a way like you feel like you're being manipulated, or you had to manipulate this person in order to get things to be done. And because of all that, you're starting to see things from a different perspective. This is the Hanged Man. He's hanging there, he's comfortable, he's not moving, but the light there that shines down there at the bottom there, that's his crown chakra. And he's hanging there. Why he's hanging is because he's looking down at the world, which means he's looking from a different perspective. So Virgo, I really believe you're starting to see things a little different about this love relationship that you're in. Here you got the Two of Wands. This is about getting out of your comfort zone, basically. You're making a choice between adventure, getting out there in the world, and staying in their comfort zone. And everybody has this intention of saying that this card is all about making a choice. Well, it is, but it's not just any particular choice. You've only got two options here. You've got stay where you are or move towards something else, basically. Something more fun, more adventurous. Maybe you feel like this relationship has gone stagnant. Virgo. You know, and how other people perceive you in this relationship is like the Page of Swords. You know, he's logical, he's mental, he definitely does not wear his heart on his sleeve, he doesn't feel much emotion at all. So I feel like Virgo, in the relationship that you're currently in, you don't feel like you're getting emotional fulfillment. I'm sorry to hear that, Virgo. That's sad. And here, in Hopes and Fears, you got the Lovers, Virgo. This is also, now this one is about, could be about making a choice between two lovers. But this is your hopes and fears, so maybe this is what's happening. Maybe you see something else in someone else. And the current relationship you have now is stagnant. And you fear making the wrong choice, or you just fear just breaking it off with this person because maybe you've built so much time and this connection and it's comfortable for you. And that's why this is here, the Two of Wands. It's about staying where you are or getting out of your comfort zone. You know, it's a comfortable relationship. You've had it for a very long time. Temperance. And maybe, Virgo, you're waiting for the right time. But you know that once you make that choice, that it's going to cause conflict. Right? So, Virgo, you're kind of almost waiting for the right time to do it. But I'm sorry, guys, you know, for the collective, there really isn't no right time to tell someone that you don't want to be with them anymore, or that you want to move on, you know, from something that no longer brings you joy and fun and love and emotional fulfillment. You know? Like, Virgo, I feel for you. I want to clarify some of these. Let's get in a little deeper. Why are my Virgos feeling like they're left out in the cold? Yeah, that's definitely the first one I want to touch there. Why does Virgo feel like they're left out in the cold? Why do my Virgos feel left out in the cold? Why are they feeling left out in the cold? Angel spirits, what's going on? Why are they feeling left out in the cold the second week of October? Whoa, 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 whoa. You didn't jump out. You gotta stay in. One. Why are the Five of Pentacles here? Wow, look at this. I mean, I couldn't have said it any better. I love tarot. Yeah, they pretty much just clarify what I was saying. So, Virgo, you're feeling left out in the cold because you're lacking this. Ten of Cups, this is complete emotional fulfillment. I can't make this fucking shit up, okay? Feeling left out in the cold because you're not getting this, Virgo. And because you're not getting this, it's causing a tower moment. You stopping this or not moving forward and getting out of this rut and actually leading and going towards your emotional fulfillment is kind of like blocking this tower moment from happening. You know, yeah, there's going to be conflict. But if you know, Virgo, that does not suit you, you know what? There's no point in dragging it out because there's no right time to do that, you know? So, but this is important, Virgo. I think you should definitely, this is what you want. Feeling left out in the cold because of lack of that. Okay, Virgo. Let's go see what that Seven of Swords is up there. Like, what is Virgo in the second week of October? Like, what is that sneaky behavior about? Why is the Seven of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Seven of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here for our Virgos? Oh, look at that. It's two of them already. Look at that. So I'd say that there's a big possibility that there's somebody else involved here, Virgo. And, this is definitely probably, the Lover's card is definitely probably a decision between two people. Starting to see it here. And the only reason why I say that is because, look at it. It's the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. 3, 3. And I was saying earlier that there's a possibility that maybe you saw something in somebody else. And this is pretty much clarifying it, yes. So Virgo, there's somebody else involved here. You're in a committed relationship with somebody, but there's somebody else here. And you're feeling left out in the cold because you know that the new person that you met is actually can bring you emotional, like complete emotional fulfillment. You offer this Ace of Wands to the person that you're currently with, and you thought they were your match, but then you realized, man, I wasn't. And the sneaky behavior makes sense. Is a third party, which is your sneaky behavior, Virgo. You met somebody else, and God, you just know you can go get that happiness with that person. I think you should definitely go reach for that emotional fulfillment. I don't stay in a place just because you're afraid of hurting somebody. Life's too short. Live happy. Be happy, Let's go and see what, I definitely want to clarify here. Let's see what the time is like. Okay, we have some time. Let's clarify the Lovers here, even though I already know it's about two people. Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here for our Virgo? Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here for Virgo? Why is the Lovers here? It's one. And at the bottom, Temperance again. All right. I'm laughing because we came out the Fool. And the Knight of Pentacles. See that? So, becoming single and independent, taking a leap of faith. The Lovers is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, which is completely independent, not needing anybody. Virgo. You got to set yourself free from something in order to take that new leap of faith. I can't make this shit up. If you don't believe me, look up the cards. But, yeah, you definitely got a choice to be made here. Let's go ahead and have, all right, we got a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and that conflict. Let's go ahead and see Virgo here. What's going on with that conflict there for Virgo? What is up with the Five of Wands? Why is there conflict there, Virgo? One. It's conflict, two. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Look at that, Virgo. You want to give your passion and fire to somebody else, and I don't know why, but I got a feeling they want to give it to you too. Go get it, Look at that, the Nine of Wands. Seriously, man. I can't make this shit up. So, the Five of Wands, right? Conflict. Conflict is being clarified by the Nine of Wands, which is pretty much putting up your barrier. You're done. Okay? Virgo is completely done in the near future. Virgo is going to end the cycle. He's going to put up their guard. Well, my Virgos are going to put up their guard, and they're going to find that little oomph left to move to a new direction. It's the Chariot. Okay, the Nine of Wands is about being guarded, but that's not all that this card represents. Okay, if you look it up, it tells you this card also represents about finding that little oomph, that little extra hope, that little thing to get that drive, to push forward, to persevere, to not give up. Okay, and you know what, Virgo? you are going to do that. You are going to push through. You are going to get on that chariot and you are going to move to a better direction where you can get that emotional fulfillment, where you actually see a nice counterpart for you, where you see where things can really happen and what all you desired is there. And Virgos, I think you're going to take that risk. And you know what? In timing, it's coming. It's all in divine timing, but it is coming, okay? Let's go ahead and do the angel answers, okay? So remember, I asked you to ask a question. If you did not, please pause it now before I do my thing. Angel spirits and guides, what messages do you have for our Virgos? What messages do you have for our Virgos? You know, see if you can answer their questions. You know, they ask some questions for our collective Virgos, you know, hook them up. What's going on, angel spirits? What messages do we have? There's one. What messages do we have for our collective Virgos? What messages do we have? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. We got two more at the bottom. Ask for help from others. Yes, I believe so. Okay, communication is key. You see that card, the Moonology card? Communication is key, Virgo. Oh my God, communicate clearly. I can't make this shit up. I love tarot, seriously. Please, Virgo, communicate clearly. Say what you want, okay? Success. Success is on your side, Virgo. Take the risk. Take the chance. Life is way too short, Virgo, to just sit in a situation that you are no longer fulfilled in, okay? A year from now, you know, maybe you'll take some time to yourself, maybe you'll heal, or maybe it's going to take you about a year for you to break free and actually reach your patient level. You know, everybody has a patience level where they kind of just blow up and go at it. So that could be your time too, Virgo. But, you know, please, to my beautiful Virgos, please don't stay in unfulfilled situation just because it's comfortable. You know? Reach for that adventure. Go get that emotional fulfillment. Well, if you liked this reading, Virgo, give it a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, please. If you like a private reading, description is in the description box down below. I appreciate it. I'll see you again next week. Bye, Virgo.